where I am accessing E1 variable outside main method. Is it possible or not possible? Then compiler throwing error or not? Yes. So now answer now. Is it possible to access? What is the answer? Malla silent kuchuntar entra. The object created in one method, is it possible to access from another method? English వచ్చా రాదా కొద్దిగా ఇంగ్లీష్ అన్నా ఒక మెథడ్ లో క్రియేట్ చేసిన ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని ఇంకొక మెథడ్ నుంచి యాక్సెస్ చేయగలమా చేయలేం నో ఓకేనా ఒక మెథడ్ లో క్రియేట్ చేసిన ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని వేరే మెథడ్ కి షేర్ చేయగలమా కెన్ ఐ షేర్ the object created in one method to another method? Yes. 10 రూపాయలు ఉన్నాయా 10 రూపాయలు ఉన్నాయా do you have 10 rupees? How much? 100 rupees there ఉందా ఇవ్వు ఇప్పుడు నేను తీసుకున్నానా నువ్వు ఇస్తున్నావా నువ్వు ఇస్తున్నావు అంటే ఐఎమ్ యాక్సెసింగ్ యు ఆర్ షేరింగ్ ఉండు అక్కడ ఉండు ఐఎమ్ యాక్సెసింగ్ యు ఆర్ షేరింగ్ 100 rupees who's 100 rupees yours your main method who am I అరే ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రా నిన్ను మెయిన్ మెథడ్ అన్నాను కదా యు ఆర్ ద మెయిన్ మెథడ్ దెన్ హూ am I m1 మెథడ్ ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేశాను నేను ఇన్ యువర్ పాకెట్ 100 rupees is there. Now I am taking 100 rupees directly. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. But can I ask you, please give me your 100 rupees? Then tell me, can you take 100 rupees from your pocket, pass it to me? Yes. Then that concept is called accessing or sharing. If I take access, if you give me, if you are giving to me, first of all, my hand should come forward to take na. Bolo. This m1 method, look board, this m1 method, can main method share the object to m1 method or cannot share? Cannot share. Adi chetul levu ela share chestavu? He doesn't have hands to take. If he is ready to share, I must put my hand to take. No, I don't have hands, only body I have. How can I take with legs? Not possible. Are you following my point? If you want to take something into your method, what is required? If you want to take something into your method, what is required? If you want to take some value into your method, what is required? Argument. Object. Parameter. Here in the parenthesis, I required what? Parameter, na? A parameter has type and has name. Tell me, what type of value you want to take? Example class object. You want to take integer. What the type? Int. Name is what? A. You want to take double type of value. What is this? Double. If you want to take char. If you want to take string. If you want to take example class object, what the type? Example. Parameter name is what? E. Sir, why you, sir, what the problem with A? No problem, take A also, but example E, pronunciation purpose, example E. Repeat again. Can I take values available in one method from another method directly? No. Can I access values of one method from another method directly? No. Can I pass the value from one method to another method? Yes. If you want to pass value from one method to another method, that method must be a dash type of method. Parameterized method. The method should be a parameterized method. If a method doesn't have parameter, can I pass value? No. If a method has a parameter, can I share this object to m1 method? Can I share the object to m1 method as argument? Whenever you write E1 in the parenthesis, what is it called? Argument. What is it called? Argument. Now I have created M1 method here. It should be a static method for calling, and it has a parameter what? Example. Now I am calling M1 method by passing E1. Then tell me, what is passing? What is passing? What is passing to M1 method? Is E1 passing or E1 memory passing or E1 value passing? When you take variable name as an argument, what is passed? E1 name is passed, E1 memory passed, E1 value passed. E1 value passed. Inside E1, what is the value available? Object reference is available. That reference 1010 is passed and stored inside where? Parameter. Yes or no? Whenever you pass some argument, that will store inside the parameter. Tell me, is this 1010 is the normal mathematical value or reference of the object? From M1 method, the parameter is pointing to the object created inside main method. So tell me, the object created inside main method now having how many references? 2. One is local referenced variable E1. Second is parameter referenced variable E. Advainda? Did you understand? Understand or no? What do you understand? Tell me. Point number 1. Can I pass my object as an argument to a method? What's your answer? Yes or no? No? The object created inside one method, can I pass to another method as an argument? Yes. If you want to pass as an argument, the method should be dashed, parameterized method. Then how to pass object as an argument? Call that method by passing the object variable name. When you pass object variable name, what is passed? Reference of the object is passed. If you pass reference of the object in the method parameter, the same reference is stored and pointing to the different object or same object? Same object which is created inside main method. Now everyone answer. Inside main method, E1.x. Inside M1 method, E.x are both same or not? Yes or no? E1.x and x variable coming here only na. E.x also going to where now? Same. Are you following? Repeat once again. Is it possible to pass the local object of that method to another method as argument? Yes. Then inside that method, by using parameter, when I access object, the values are coming from the same main method object na? Yes. Now repeat once again all points. Can we access the object created in one method from another method directly? No. Compiler throw error. Second, is it possible to share the object created in one method to another method? Yes. If you want to share the object, I must pass it as an argument. If you want to pass as an argument, the method should have parameter. If the method has a parameter, then you must pass object as an argument, call that method, mention the variable name in the parenthesis. Then what is passed? Object passed, object reference passed. Then the main method variable E1, method parameter E, both are pointing to same object. Then inside main method E1.x, inside M1 method parameter.x, both are meaning is what? Same. Everyone understood? Shall I ask next question? I am taking this method as M2. Yeah. Any objection? Objection is overruled. Now, inside main method, inside class example also, can I create one method or not? I am creating method M1. Open bracket, closed bracket. Tell me, inside this M1 method, can I access x variable? Inside M1 method, can I access x variable? Yes. Here x means xr, this dot xr. X means X or this dot X or this dot X. Now, can I call example class M1 method from the test class main method? Example class M1 method ni test class లో ఉన్న మెయిన్ మెథడ్ నుంచి కాల్ చేయొచ్చా చేయలేనా? చేయాలంటే ఏం కావాలి? ఎందుకు? నాన్ స్టాటిక్ మెథడ్. Is it possible to access example class M1 method from test class main method? Yes. For that, what is required? Object, because M1 method is non-static method. Tell me how to call that method. E1 dot M1. E1 dot M1. Andaru maatladali. Everyone should speak. Tell me now. Here, when I call E1 dot M1, is that example object sharing to M1 method or not? Yes or no na? Chapali andaro, everyone should speak. Sharing or not sharing? Current object reference is passed as an argument to M1 method. Stored inside parameter this. Parameter this with reference is what? 1010. Tell me. Example object is created here with X variable value what? 0. Replace with what? 10. Reference is what? 1010. Now you call E1 dot M1. Object reference available in E1 is passed as current object to M1. Then tell me, from M1 method example class, is it pointing to this object or not? E1 also pointing to this object only. Then X means reading the value from 1010 object. What is the value? 10. Okay, let me take it as a 50. What the value coming? 50. Everybody participated? Tell me, this E1 dot M1 is a new pointer, already known pointer. When we call non-static method by using object, is this object shared to the non-static method? Yes. Next, M2 dot E1 when you call, is E1 object reference passed into that M1 method or not? Tell me, as a current object, as an argument object. As an argument object 1010. Tell me, is that value stored inside parameter E or not? Now the parameter E also pointing to the same object or not? Everyone tell me. In a main method E1 dot X. In a example class M1 method this dot X. In a M2 method parameter E dot X. All are good. Tell me. Object according to main method E dot local object. Because you created object inside the main method with a local reference variable, hence we call it as what? Local object. Point is clear? The same object from M1 method point, what is this object? Current object. Because you are calling method by using same object E1 according to M2 method is what? Argument object. Because you are passing it as an argument. So totally, how many terminology we have? 3. Number 1, local object. Number 2, current object. Number 3, argument object. I will use these 3 terminology every day. First, by seeing this program, just prepare the sentences. Don't show your talent. Don't confuse. Okay? Just try to answer according to the statement. Tell me, local object is also object. Current object is also object. Argument object is also a object. The object created inside one method. Don't say main method, right? Yesterday we created an object inside M1 method. Na? That object created in M1 method by using E1 is called what? Local object to M1 method. The object created inside main method with local reference variable is the local object to main method. So what is the definition of the local object? The object and a new example. The object created inside a method with a local referenced variable is called what? Local object. This local object we can share to another method in two ways, as a current object and as an argument object. Tell me, I bought the bike. Can I share my bike to my family members? Also, can I share to my friends also? And tell me, here bike is what? A new example. New example is the bike. This new example object is the object of which class? Example class. Can I share my object to my family members? Who is the family member here? My own class member is called what? My family member. I can share the object to my family members. Also, I can share to my relatives. Who is my relative? M2 method. Other class method is what? My relative. Why? Because he's having my reference variable example. That's why it is called what? Relative. And tell me, how can we share our object to my family members? As a new persona, as a own persona? As a own. Okay, it's my bike. Like my family member will take my bike. My brother will take my bike as a his own bike only, na? My father will take my bike as a his own bike only. Yeah, he will ask my permission. Hari, I want to take your bike. Can I take? Will he have asked the permission? No. When I'm not using, they will take and go. Okay, when I'm using, they will wait for me to return the bike, right? All our family members will use our object as if it is my own object. That is called current, my own, current. Now tell me, if my relative want to take my bike, he will take as if his own bike a permission. Permission. That is what? Parameter. So if you call a method by using the object even dot, then we call even object is what? Current object. If I call a method by passing object in the parenthesis, is called what? Argument object. We will share our object as a current object to the same class methods. We will share object as an argument to the another class methods. Same class method and object class method. Object is what? Example class. Example class methods, if you want to share, I have to share as a current object. If you want to share the object to another class method, I have to share as a argument object. Everyone understand? Now repeat once again. What is local object? What is current object? What is argument object? When the terms current object, argument object will come, the object created inside one method with a local reference variable is called local object. The object created inside one method can share it to another methods. We can share object to another methods in two ways, as a current object and as a argument object. If you call method by using object, then we call it as a current object. If you call a method by passing object, by using object, by passing object, terminology coming to your brain. If you only listen, you cannot remember. You have to speak. One time I told, second time I'm repeating, third time also repeating. At least in the third time you should join with me and speak out. If you're only listening, you'll become listener. Are you learning? Lessons or chapters? Java is lessons or Java is chapters? What the difference between lessons and chapters? Telugu has, English has, Hindi has lessons or chapters? Subjects. నేను చచ్చిపోవాలి నిజంగా. ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ, I should commit suicide. Really, I'm saying. Telugu, Hindi, English are what? Subjects. In that subjects, each one is called what? Lessons or chapters? Yeah, sir, we are Corona batch. We don't know. Our brain already dead, sir. Okay. We are just living, sir. Our brain already dead, sir. What is happening? We don't know. We know only three things, sir. Wake up, sir. Eat, sir. Check the reels, sir. And again eat, sir. Check the reels, sir. And by evening, sleep, sir. Ante, sir. We don't do anything else, sir. We don't use our brain, sir. We use our brain long ago, sir. Already dead, sir. Kada, sir? Chupra. In Telugu, you have lessons, chapters. Maths, you have chapters or lessons. What is the difference between lessons and chapters? Emo sir, my sir told you lessons, we call lessons. Math teacher told, open the chapter number 1, we open chapter number 1. Correct? Huh? What is the difference? Lessons and chapters. Chapter, KGF chapter 1. Huh? KGF chapter 2. What is that? Chapter 1, chapter 2? There is a link. There is a connection. If connection is there from first verse, first section to second section, we call what? Chapters. And first chapter last line is the continuation to the next chapter first line. That is called what? Chapters. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. Chapters are lessons. Pray. There is a movie hit, no? Telugu people. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3 are chapters. Last case has any link to the next case? Movies knowledge not there, Java knowledge not. What knowledge you have, ra? Reel 1, reel 2, reel 3. Chapters are lessons. Lessons, ra. First reel to second reel, there is no link. Okay, na? Telugu lesson 1 completed. Moral of the story over. Second lesson started again with what? Next new story. Yes or no? Maths, first chapter formula used in second chapter. First, second chapters formulas are used in third chapter. Java is lessons or chapters. Thanks, Rabba. Very, very thank you. Okay. At least you understand this small thing. Huh? It's a chapters. What you learn yesterday, if you forgot, next day you will not understand. Today, what is the new terminology I'm introducing? Tomorrow I will use the same terminology. Ardhamautunda? If you don't speak today, you will not catch that vocabulary. Tomorrow you will feel, hey, kya bol rahe tum? I will go fast. You will feel I am going fast. Today, 4 p.m. batch student written a wonderful message. Sir, classes are going very fast, sir. Why is feeling I'm going very fast? Because he didn't remember old terminology. IPL match is there, not coming to class. Sunday class, not studying. Then how can you expecting the next classes to understand? I'll use the terminology. Write on the diagram. Take an heading, a local object, current object, argument object. From main method point of view, this is what? Local object. First write this diagram, I'll give notes. Write program first, don't write arrow marks. First write program, then write arrow marks. కొంచెం బుర్రను యాక్టివ్ చేసుకోవాలి. You must activate your brain. Don't just submit your body in the class. Okay, now write arrow marks. First example, E1, new example, circle, X memory with 0 replace with 50, arrow mark it. According to main method, this object is local object. Then E1.M1, calling M1 method by using E1. Control is going to M1. What is that? Current object. How to pronounce E1 dot M1? Calling M1 by using E1. Next, M2 of E1. What the meaning of it? Calling M2 by using a bypassing E1. Here it is CO. CO means here M1 is same M1A. Its place change. It's called argument object. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. All three are days only. But you are calling them with three different names. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Today. Yesterday is what? Local object. Today is what? Current object. Tomorrow is what? Argument object. Object is object, work object. That one object only rounding today to there and here. Terminology is very important. Completed? Write down these notes. Continuation to the diagram. Definitions. This is a local object because it is created by using local referenced variable. Completed up to line number 13? Okay, up to line number 16, if you complete, I will scroll down. Please write underline as I have written here. Using which current object? Write as it is how I am writing. Boxes, circle, box, arrow mark. Then it will be meaningful for you to read. Completed. Up to line number 13 completed. Up to line number 13. Place M1 method, M2 method in box. Reference 1010. E1 pointing. E1 reference is passed to M2 method, stored inside this keyword pointing to it. Here E1 is current object. Already written the text, but still again I am writing. The same E1 object is current object with respect to M2 method. With respect to M1 method, local object. With respect to M2 method, current object. Terminology is important. Completed? Current object diagram completed? Everyone. Next, argument object. When I ask completed, you should respond. If you don't respond, then you are missing, right? Tell me the diagram here, what happened? This is the object with reference what? 1010. It is the local object with respect to M1 method. The same object we pass it to M2 method. Inside this keyword, What is stored? 10, 10 pointing to this object. Same object is passed to M3 method. Same object is passed to M3 method. It is stored in the parameter E. Inside it contains what value? Same value, 10, 10. It is also pointing to the same object. What is going here? 10, 10. Here also what is going? 10, 10. If you remember before Saturday, I didn't ask you, you must understand, you must understand. From Saturday onwards, I am using the same term. These two topics you yourself should understand. If you don't understand yourself, you will get lot of confusion. This is not explanation topic. These are self-reading and accepting concepts. Completed? Done. Write a point. When we pass an object either as current object or argument object, the object memory is not shared. The object memory is not passed. The object memory is not passed. Rather, object reference object reference is passed. Object reference is passed. Full stop. Then the calling method, for example, main method, and the called method, for example, M1 and M2 methods. M1 and M2 methods. All are pointing to the same object. All are pointing to the same object as shown 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 in the above diagram, as shown in the above diagram, as shown in the above diagram. Next point. When we read non-static variable, non-static variable value, either inside main method or inside called methods, using this keyword, and parameter variable, we will get same value. Can you please read once again that note point? When we access non-static variable by using calling method local referenced variable, or by using called method this keyword and parameter, we will get same value. You can say continuation for your clarity, because all variables are pointing to same object. Because all variables are pointing to same object. Okay, na? Right. So on this point, we will write a program tomorrow. Because today most of the people are missing the class. If I extend today class more, people will not understand. Okay, now let us excuse. Already today, horrible topic completed. Tomorrow class, we are first 15 minutes we are learning one program on this argument object and current object, passing the object as current object, all the points. And then next class, we are starting the new topic, constructors. First 15 minutes or 20 minutes, we are discussing the program on today topic. And then following by, we are going to learn constructor chapter, very important. Okay, don't miss tomorrow class. Today, just give an excuse, but every day don't expect I will give excuse for every reason. Okay, na? IPL is a special, what do you call, momentum for the people. So, some excuse, some not excuse. Thank you. That's all for today class.